Loads of nutrients, G, and I can promise you Teresa's here with all of the best ingredients to make sure that when you make your next batch of chocolate squares, it's going to be not only healthy, but super delicious. Teresa, I'm really looking forward to this recipe because I have to admit, I have had a little bit of a taste of the finished product. Yes. And I love that there's nothing that lingers behind in your mouth except just the flavor.
Yes, yes.
And I mean, you said there's nothing unhealthy in here.
No, it's full of nutritional ingredients, lots of flavor. We've got some spices, some chocolate, some nuts. I mean, it's just beautiful. So I'm going to start by melting our wet ingredients together.
Okay, so what have we got over there?
We've got some coconut oil, some honey.
There we go.
So this is our natural sweetness. So there's no refined sugar, but obviously just, yeah, you need something just to sweeten it up.
And I mean, there is a nice sweet dish that you're making, and it's also like, this is great for like if you're looking for something to pack into the lunchbox,
yes,
have in the mornings and not feel guilty after a workout.
That's it, exactly. I love having snacks on hand in the fridge for those kind of occasions, and you can't have too many snack recipes. I mean,
but I'm someone that loves something sweet late at night, and it's like you don't want to have ice cream or dessert, but you find alternatives. So I would go for like an 80% dark chocolate, or these squares would be perfect to just hit the nail on the head.
Exactly, and something like this is quite satiating. It fills you up with goodness, but you're not having too much sugar or any of the bad stuff.
There we go. So you've added the peanut butter. Is that peanut butter or almond butter?
You can use any nut butter. Almond butter is delicious in this recipe. I've also added some cinnamon and ginger and a little bit of vanilla, and we're going to add some cocoa powder as well. So that's our chocolatey bit of the recipe.
If you are a little bit worried about all the ingredients Teresa is using and you're like, wait, I can't write it down, don't worry. We have it on the website. You can just find it at expressoshow.com. Teresa's chocolate squares are on our website. And then, you can make
you're just going to melt that together. And then while that's busy melting, we can mix our dry ingredients. Okay. So we've got some coconut here, and we're adding some puffed millet.
Okay, I've never heard of millet before.
Yeah, so it's a grain. So this is the puffed up version, and you can get it at most health shops. But you could use puffed rice or puffed quinoa or anything like that.
Can you use Rice Krispies, like those cereal?
Could, yeah. So obviously you just have to kind of watch the sugar content a little bit with those. But you could absolutely use them. That's fine.
Can I help you here?
Oh yeah.
So we've got our seeds in.
Seeds, we've got some cranberries, and then we've got almonds and cashews. But again, if you have different nuts in the cupboard, you can totally use those. So you're just going to mix that together.
There we go.
It's quite a few ingredients, but the process is actually very simple.
The process is very simple, and I love how quick and easy it was for you to melt the coconut oil, the honey, and obviously add some of the spices and the cocoa.
So we've got this beautiful silky chocolate syrup. It smells fantastic, and we're just going to pour that in.
And this is one of those no-bake squares, right?
Yes. Straight in the fridge or freezer, and you're done.
There we go.
So pop that all in.
And then I can give it a good little mix. There we go.
Oh, that syrup looks so delicious.
You know what I like about the millet? Obviously, I have had a little bit of a taste of what it tastes like, the finished product. It gives it that chewiness.
Yes, it does, yeah. And also when it comes out of the freezer, it's a little bit cold. So you've got that cold, chewy. It's quite nice, actually, to munch on that.
There we go.
Oh, that looks great.
Look how amazing.
So you're going to pop that into your dish. If you want to, you can line it with a little bit of plastic to stop it from sticking. And then you put it in the freezer for about half an hour, just until it's firm enough to cut. And then you cut it into bars or slices. And
there
just
we
keep
go.
it in the fridge.
Okay, I think that was a little bit messy now.
That looks
but
delicious.
There we go.
So simple.
Nice, easy. And you'll just press it down to make sure it's all leveled out.
That's it. And then into the freezer.
There we go. Okay, so we actually have a fridge in the studio. So I'm going to pop it in the fridge. And then you'll cut it just before it's set or once it's set?
Once it's set, yeah. So about half an hour will be enough. Cut it into squares, and then it's all done.
Oh, Teresa, I love how quick and easy this recipe is. Now, because I have tasted what it tastes like, we need to have another one. And I'm going to have a whole square all to myself.
Oh, yay.
And if you would love to get your hands on this delicious chocolate squares that Teresa just showed us how to make, it's really easy. Just head on over to expressoshow.com. The list of ingredients, the steps to the recipe is there and available for you. So just click it, and of course, get happy. Well, enjoy making these squares, because I'm about to tuck into this. This is breakfast. Teresa, this is so good. I love the sweetness that comes through from the honey, the chocolatey from the cocoa. This is a winner.
Beautiful.
Really is.